in the previous match. His first over was on the money, but then we saw him struggle a little bit in the second, and that takes a bottom edge, and oh, that's really unlucky as it's going to go away for a force. And you can see he's trying to go for that Yorker, and he just gets enough bat on it, Roshan City Wardana, and it's going to trickle over the boundary rope. So that's a really nice four. This one's aimed at the stumps, but City Wardana has clubbed that one beautifully. It's going to take a bounce and go over the rope. So 3 boundaries so far this over, and City Wardana is just winning this battle so far. We're seeing 2 quality players go at it, and it's been riveting stuff so far. This one's played uppishly. It's heading towards the commentary box. It's just going to land a few feet to the left of it, and it's a good shot by Kalugala. This one's just played away behind fine leg, and I think it's taken a bounce for the boundary rope. No, it hasn't actually. It's gone over the rope, and he sent one to his dugout. They'll want plenty more to come towards there. Let's just take a look at this. He gets underneath that one so well, doesn't he? And he's been striking it cleanly all day. This one's just played away by Kalugala. It's going to be a bit of a chase for the fielder, and he doesn't do a good job, does he? And the Kalugala starting this innings off just the way he started the first one. And he goes fuller and wide, and this one, has it cleared the boundary rope? We await the umpire signal. It certainly has. So Kaluga accelerating early as he often does. He gets underneath this one really well, smashes it towards that wide long off position. It's a big 6. And this one is absolutely drilled down the ground, and that's really difficult. You've got to feel for Lovedeep Singh. And once again, City Wardana absolutely drills this one. It's going to go just to the right of the commentary tent. This one's popped up in the air. Is this going to be a catching opportunity? No, it won't. It's going to just land on that boundary in the third man region.
It's getting warmer here as well, as that's been pumped straight back over the bowler's head. That's a fantastic shot. Goes all the way for 6. What a shot.
That is a sensational shot, I have to agree. And both of these two look in absolutely fine touch. I mean, I have to say our umpires, they have the best view for some of this cricket. This one is played away very nicely by Roshan City Wardana. You really can't be bowling to him there. This one struck absolutely cleanly by Roshan City Wardana. I was seeing it like a football right now. That's his first 6 of the innings, but what a beautiful shot. Take a look at this. Gets underneath it nicely. Well, looks like he's brought his driver today because he's playing golf, teeing off right now. This one's played uppishly, and I think the fielder just isn't quite able to keep track of that one. I believe it's Sukhjinder Singh. We didn't see him in the previous match, but they also make an impression there. This one's played away beautifully by Kalugala. Don't worry about that one. It's going to clear the boundary rope with some ease. And he's been on fire today, Kalugala. As we see ECN's very own Ravi Panchal.
There, Ravi. He's loving the camera time, old Ravi, at the moment. He's getting out there trying to field. I hope Corey Rutgers didn't see that one, Ravi boy. Look at him. He goes over. Oh.
Now this one's gone straight down the ground. They're targeting that shorter boundary. Don't worry about that one, Kulwinder Singh. He tried to get across to cut it off, but that one's gone straight down the ground for 6. Because once again, Kalugala is now just 3 runs away from a half century.
Yeah, just 15 balls as well. This is phenomenal batting from Kalugala. This is an absolute masterclass going on here. Can he make amends? He's just sliced that one away behind point, and that's gone to the boundary. That will bring up his 50, and what a 50 that has been. Just 16 balls.
Yeah, it's been a really special day for him. I mean, he's made quite an impression today.
He's gone again. I might have just commentator cursed him, and I have. He's got it. He's just pulled one away to deep mid wicket, and he hasn't quite got it out the middle, which is rare for him today. And the catch has been taken just about 5 metres inside the boundary, and he's going to have to make his way off the ground. But what a fantastic innings that was.
This one's played away by Chamal Sadood. Fine leg is inside the ring, so you have to be really careful bowling there.
If you can just keep it inside that, well, that's a very good ball. It's been missed by the keeper. It's going to run away for byes. Is it going to go to the boundary? And it is. That's very unlucky.
And this one is struck down the ground by Chamal Sadoon and struck cleanly. Tejwinder Singh is a tall man, but even he can't get to that one. 6 more runs for Sadoon.
Yeah, the onslaught continues, and as you can see, the Lions are actually increasing their run rate at the moment, which is quite scary for the Black Caps.
You see the final ball of the over for Mangala Gunasekara.
It's a better area, that, but it's been carved away behind point, and it's going to go to the boundary again. Oh, that has just been lifted up over long on. What a shot that is. He advances 2-3 steps down the wicket and just pumps it down the ground. That might be shot of the day for me, Nish. That is a phenomenal cricket shot. Absolutely. That is beautiful to watch. He stepped across to there, stepped right in front of his stumps. He's whipped it off middle stump, backward of square leg, and that's 4 more. And the onslaught continues.
That's a swing and a miss.
I think he sneaked that. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's the area you want to be bowling. You know, you want to bring the batter into playing a false stroke. This is a full and wide, outside off, and he gets the reward for it. So I'd like to see the Black Caps targeting that area a little bit more, even a little bit fuller than that. But that one has worked. He's nicked it behind. He's going to have to make his way off the ground to grow the game in the country. Has just been put back down the ground again. It's going to go straight over Tejwinder Singh's head again. He gives it his best shot, but it's 6 more, and it's just not letting up here, is it?
Yeah, this one is stroked away, and he's going to pierce the gap. So Rajith looking terrific in his first couple of balls. He's taken no time to settle in. This one's struck firmly, and that's going to go away for 4. And Roshan Siriwardena has been so strong through extra cover throughout the day. And this one, he just hits it on the half volley, and boy, look at that might.
That's another excellent ball. The bat's gone flying to square leg. He's just let it go. It's a very, very good ball. A nice Yorker.
And this one takes an edge, and it's a fortuitous boundary here for the Sri Lankan Lions. That was an uncharacteristically quiet over for them. Just 2 runs off it before that edge. And of course, the Sri Lankan Lions still end up with an extremely healthy total of 151 for 2. That was some incredibly exceptional batting. More than 6 or 7 runs most games, as this is a beautiful shot by Mangala Gunasekara. That's going to go away for 4. Set his eye in, and oh, he's cleaned him up. That is a terrific ball by Buddhika Mahesh. Top stuff, bowling full and straight. And you have to like the length that Buddhika Mahesh has bowled throughout this first over. And we're really seeing him at his very best right here. Might have gone for a few runs in the previous match, but he's just been on the money so far this over. And this is a big battle to win for him, with a good defense against Marquardt as well. This one is played away by Kulwinder Singh. It's a really good shot. And that's a full toss. It's a rather poor delivery. And Rajith will be a little bit disappointed with that, as there is, of course, match referee Stefan Gooch with a sensational bit of fielding. That's a full toss again, and he's going to be punished for that one. Rajith just getting it wrong this over. And Kulwinder Singh gets a hold of this one. It's coming straight to the commentary tent. And good shot there by Kulwinder Singh. Swipes across the line, but he gets a hold of it. And that's a really big 6. So a terrific shot by Pavandeep. And what's really impressed me about Pavandeep throughout this day is he's shown the ability to both hit the big shots, some of the big 6s. And then he goes over the wicket to Pavandeep. One's up, played up in the air. Is this a catching opportunity? No, it isn't. It's going to go over. Kamal raise his head. And that's a big 6. So Pavandeep really looking to power the Black Caps' ears. Just probably not as full as Chamal Sadoon would have liked. And this time he goes across the line and he picks out the gap. He splits the 2 fielders. And this one's heading straight for the commentary box. And it's a terrific shot, of course, Kulwinder Singh. 80, 90 runs might have been enough to give a very thrilling chase, as that one goes behind point for a boundary. This was popped up in the air, catching chance. This is a big moment. This is a big moment, and this is really well taken Great catch by Akila Kalugala. That's the 5th catch he's taken today, but it's been signaled a no ball by the umpires. So, well, the Sri Lankan Lions, they were just about ready to celebrate, and the umpire gives it a no ball. And this free hit's going to be struck away. And oh, he's made a mess of that, hasn't he? Once again, he hits across the line and he absolutely clubs it. That one's gone onto the football pitch, and goodness me, we're really lucky there are no games today as it's an Easter Sunday. Mid-wicket has been moved a lot squarer. And there's now an orthodox square leg. This is a chance for a run out, and I think he might be in trouble here, Pavandeep. The umpire says he wants to have another look at it, but Pavandeep, well, he's just taking his gloves off and he looks like he's walking away, and this is a big, big moment. Great effort by Roshan Siddhivardhana. You have to say suicidal running, and yeah, he's nowhere near it. He has to go. And yep, certainly has every reason to get both his arms up. Of course, as Rico would say, Mano Sariba, both his hands are up. And this is a huge hit. Goodness me, this has sailed over the camera tower. Richards, we're going to need to get you a helmet, of course. Fantastic work here by Spring Productions. Of course, a big thank you to Richards, Valentine, who've both done an excellent job up in the camera tower, and of course, Martins. This one's gone up in the air. Once again, it's gone to Roshan Siddhivardhana. Will he take it this time? He certainly will. That's a great catch, and look at that. Well, that celebration tells you all you need to know. It's a little slow step after taking that catch, and he's got his hands on his head. There's all wry smiles all around. He knows he's been let off after putting down that catch earlier. And Kulwinder Singh just not able to make that dropped catch count. Goes for the big shot. And Sadoon just tries to get in the way of it. It was a stellar effort, but it goes for 4. This one's struck absolutely sweetly. And this is another one that's been sent into the olive groves. And what an enormous 6. And as we said, everyone in this Black Caps lineup has the ability to clear the fence. This is an impressive shot, just hits it perfectly, timed to perfection. 56 needed of 16 now. And that's cleaned him up. Huge wicket there by Janaka as he has the last laugh. And we saw 4, then a 6, and then Janaka, he comes back, and that is an important wicket though. Bhupinder Singh, if he'd kept going, he might have really put the Sri Lankan Lions under a lot of pressure. So a good comeback here for the bowler. I know he's cleaned him up. That is a great, great bit of bowling by Rajith. And that's Castle Tejwinder Singh. And now you really feel like the Black Caps' hopes are fading. It's going to take one hell of a miracle now for them to try to win this game. Tejwinder Singh, the big hitter, he has to depart. And this one's going to clean up Singh as well. And up, he gets the wings out there, Rajith. And now wickets are starting to tumble at a regular interval for the Black Caps. It's just a case of you go and I'll follow you. And this is good bowling by Rajith. He's just bowling at the stumps, and he knows a lot of these lower order batsmen, if they miss the ball, it's probably going to go on to crash onto the stumps. And the 6th wicket falls for the Black Caps as they're just petering out here near the end. Close in on a 3rd consecutive victory, and that is a brilliant bit of bowling. And yep, that's Siddhivardhana's celebration. Just raises a finger to tell Kumar that he is out. As another wicket tumbles for the Black Caps. And it's all smiles for the Sri Lankan Lions. I mean, they're just having a great time out there. You know, it's been a terrific Sunday for them, an Easter Sunday here in Cyprus, and it's been a very festive one for the Sri Lankan Lions. You know, if you look at it with the likes of Kalugala, the way Roshan Siddhivardhana is striking the ball as that one goes away for a 4. But it won't really make a difference to the outcome of the match as the Sri Lankan Lions will take this one by 45 runs. And what a terrific start for the Lions. 3 wins on the bounce to start the tournament. And you can see how broad the grins are on their faces